Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 4372 as a special dedication to Ollie. And Ollie, you didn't tell me it was going to be a nightmarishly hard level. I'm scared. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. 27 moves to collect 3 ingredients. The ingredients are above these magic mixers here, and I know that for every 3 turns that I take, that I don't strike those, they will spew something out. And then every time I do hit them, it grows collectively until I strike them often enough, usually 5 times, before they then explode. And they'll explode with some force, and it looks like this drops straight down into here. So then you might wonder, well, why are there then these portals? Well, probably whatever these spew out are going to drop into here and crowd this area. Not only that, but I've got chocolate on the board. Not only that, I have 2 varieties of chocolate on the board. I have milk chocolate and dark chocolate, and they're considered different species. So if I take out milk chocolate, the dark chocolate can still grow. I have to take out one of each if I want both of them to be stopped. That's going to be tough to do. So they're going to be able to proliferate, and even if I get rid of all of the chocolate on the board, I still have this. What I don't understand is this. Maybe there's a portal and I get more licorice coming in, but I don't see any other portals. I don't know why there's a candy cane fence with a licorice and a dispenser. What I need to focus on are these dispensers. This one is aligned perfectly to hit here, this one is aligned perfectly to hit here, and this one is aligned almost perfectly to hit here. We can always kind of adjust things. Now, Ollie, you said that you're having the most trouble with the bottom mixer. So that probably means you're having the most trouble with this. And I understand that because this is down in this area of these blockers. Not only do we have the sugar fences, candy curls, which we should be able to get rid of because they dissolve, unlike these. And not only do we have the chocolate, but then we have this cutout, and we have this cutout here. These all are gaps where we don't have candy. So if I've got the opportunity in the beginning to make some moves that take this out, I'm going to learn from your problems and just start doing that as best I can. Notice that I'm stopped already. So I have to kind of shift gears a bit and look for other things I can do. And now I'm making a cascade, and that's going to help. So now I've got this open. Of course, it didn't give me any stripes, but I've got it open at least. And let's try to get, oh, now we have a stripe, but now we've got this licorice coming in, so that must be what this is producing. Crazy things happening. It really does take over the board. Even though I know what I need to do, it's probably going to be a while before I can get there from here. And I'm just going to realize that this is going to take more than one turn. Hopefully it doesn't take more than one day. I have things I need to get done. But I'm going to be committed to trying to do this without boosters. I did, however, notice that one of the boosters that could be brought in is, oh stink, I got to get rid of that licorice, is a coconut wheel. And the coconut wheels are great because not only would I start the level with a coconut wheel, but then they become part of the candy mix. Look at this. Even though I struck through here, it did not generate a stripe for me. So not only do I have to get these stripes created, but I have to set them off, but it's hard to even create them. So that's not good. I would love to set this with a stripe. But how can I get there from here? Because now what? I'm going to blow this up, and this is going to take out a color, which is going to concentrate things down. I was kind of hoping it would be blue to strike this. So I'm with you on this one, Ollie. I can see why it's frustrating. Okay, but now I have 2 blue here. Instead of putting these together to make one vertical stripe and one horizontal stripe, I'm going to send them off separately to make 2 horizontal stripes. So even though it looks very unlikely that I'll be able to get this done on this turn, I'm still trying to put forth best practices. Now I have the feeling that if I had focused on this upper area and maybe even this middle area, that I may have been able to get both of these gone, maybe, or at least one of these gone, As it stands, I'm not able to get either of them gone because I'm focused on this. And I have the feeling that's the kind of thing that's going to happen repeatedly on this level. That if I focus on this, I'm going to be missing these opportunities in the beginning. But then the one time that luck works out and I'm able to get this done, I'll probably have a better chance of then picking up the rest of these, as opposed to getting these first and then being able to pick this one up. So I still think that's where my focus needs to be, both on what you said and then on all that I just experienced here. So let me pause the recording. I will come back. I'm not going to show you every single failure I experience, but I will show you any that I think are instructive, that show strategies I hadn't thought of before, or pitfalls I know I need to avoid now based on what my experiences are, if that should come about. And then eventually, hopefully, I'll be able to show you a win. Fingers crossed. Okay, so it is hard to reach this directly, so I'm going to make this move, which clears out something here, but then also aligns the purple to collect. So I have to be thinking about every single move in order to try getting this done. And then we'll do this, which may end up taking out some chocolate. That'll be helpful. Oh, look here. We're getting that struck. Oh, color bomb. Let's see what I can do with this color bomb. So I'm going to try to stay ahead of the chocolate. I'm going to take out that stripe and see if I can get this set up with another stripe. It is so tough. But at least I'm getting this gone. I mean, I know that's not my primary goal, but while I'm trying to reach down here, at least something is happening on this board. Not good. I'm actually going to do this, try to take out some of this chocolate. Okay, here we go. So now I've got this, but I don't have a lot of green available. So I'm going to keep taking out some chocolate and see if I can open things up. Yeah, it's not opening very well. Let's take this before I lose the opportunity, and it should help a bit. There, we got one gone. Not the one I want, but it's still helpful. And hopefully it'll open this up for me a bit more now. Yikes. Yeah, we got two gone. And like you said, it's this one down here that's the problem. But we got closer. This is my second playthrough. I think I'm going to give this as one of those instructive ones to show you that I'm struggling with you, and it is this bottom one. So that just confirms everything that we've talked about. And even though I focused on this, I was still able to get these done and not this one. All right, back to it. I will be back in just a bit. Okay, so I've got a few different things I could do. A stripe here, or even a stripe here that would aim here beautifully, but I'm going to focus down here. This is where I need to be. Oh, I do like a wrapped. It might, oh yeah. Okay, so I like that, and I'm going to go ahead and take this, I think. Although another option would be to do wrapped to clear this out more quickly. Let's see. This would go horizontally. What I do is I start with the upper right hand corner and read this like a page of a book to see which way the stripes are going to go. I exclude any purples that won't convert, and so far this is the only one because I don't have any sugar drops or anything on this. And I just kind of horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. So horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical. So I would get this struck once with the vertical, plus this, so twice with the horizontal, and it would strike this. I'm going to risk things just a bit to do this. Oh, I did risk it, and it didn't pay off for me. Well, now my choice is clear. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I was trying to set it up so I could have this done as well, but now I don't want to risk this any further, and at least I will have some opportunity to help clear this out. Although the two wrapped together didn't work as individuals, they worked as a team. That to me is just unfair. But we're getting close to getting this cleared. Look at that, we've got another one set up. I'm going to take out some licorice as I go and try to get these other things struck. And now we're producing from here, or have the potential to produce from here. And now we have no dark chocolate on the board. So, some good things happening possibly, potentially, maybe. Yeah, that's about as good as I can get right now. All right. I think I can get a striped wrapped combo. And that looks good for clearing things out. Still not, oh, hello, there's my Excel book. Still not getting things set up. Well, there's something, but oh, and I could make another stripe, but I'm going to try to set this off. Oh, hold on, here we go. Now, problem is I'm using up this orange, so that stripe isn't going to hit here. I'm going to hope that this one does. It went horizontally, so that's nice, but really not the best setup. It's just, this is about as good as it gets here. Notice without trying, that got taken out. And I'm just going to keep trying to open this up and get more of these stripes happening. I'm not even caring about that. Let's try to get the stripes through here. This looks fairly decent. There we go. Look at that. Oh, got it. So now, if you get to this point, this is a good time, Ollie, to consider whether you want to play it naturally or use a special to help with everything. You know, normally it's so easy to get this cleared, and I'm just struggling with it here. So the question is, how far along is this, and what do I have to do in order to get this cleared? And what specials could I use? Well, I could just hit it directly with lolly hammers to see if I could get it gone. Or if I had things like, you know, for me, if I did have a striped lolly hammer, what I might do is paint this as a stripe and then go like this, and it would be two stripes sitting here, but I haven't been paying attention. So that's showing me kind of a pitfall, something that I didn't think about at the time and now wish I had. Paying attention to how many times I had struck this, so that if I did get these clear, I would know what is possible on this board. So I'm not going to take this as a win. I'm just going to take it as instructive. I'm going to go back at this, but at least it shows us this can be cleared. All right, I think the last one, or the next one, has to be the last one. It has to be the one where I win, because I don't think people can endure too much more of seeing me fail repeatedly. But wish me luck. I'm going to go back in. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I could make this stripe, but I'm going to do this. There we go, and try to set things up over here. Oh, look at this. This is a good thing. This is a very good thing. So now, because I'm getting a bit of luck on this, I have to play my very best so I can capitalize on that luck. I want to be making good choices here. Taking out licorice, I think, is a good choice. Opening this up is a good choice. Not all of the results will turn out well, unfortunately, on this kind of crazy board. But I'm at least considering each move before I take it. Trying to figure out the very best way around this. Well, let's see. Let's try to bring some stripes in through here, because I know that sometimes I'm not successful in clearing that out. I am also going to have to contemplate using boosters if I almost get this done, but not quite, because I actually have things I need to get done. All right, so this is going to help clear out a lot of chocolate in the area. It did strike this as well. And then I'm going to keep trying. There we go. Look at this. Going to try to get more stripes through here. Now, I was going to say I could make a wrapped can or a color bomb, but I wasn't going to do that anyway. I've got an opportunity to set off a stripe, and that's what I'm going to go for. Color bombs can be very distracting. Now I want to keep making moves in here, and I don't quite. So I'm going to bring this down and see, we're going to try to push through. I'm going to go for this stripe. because as I do this and try to bring more stripes down, I may be positioning this one well to get extra bounce. Now I could make this stripe too, but instead I'm going to put these orange together, which is going to bring the purple down, and we're going to have 3 stripes aimed here, right? There we go. So we got the bottom done. Now the rest still needs help. So I'm going to make this move to bring these through here. And then see, there we go, we set that off. And then at this point in time, if I can't get this done, Ollie, I'm just going to have to use some boosters to help. Even if it means lots of hammers. It's going to mean lots of hammers. I don't know how many times I've hit this. I may have to hit it up to 5 times. 1. Here's the good news. 2. Oh, there we go. It was 2. The good news is you could get this done with 5 hammers if you can get these 2 done and then just hit the bottom one. Even if you can't get to it, that's a way out of it. Sorry that I don't have the time to dedicate this morning to making sure that I do it without boosters, but hopefully you've seen enough evidence that suggests that with just a little bit more patience or tweaking, or initial boosters, those entry boosters that you can bring in, this job can be done. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you folks consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching.